Peace, family. What's good, man? It's your brother God Science once again, up in here. Before I even start, I want to give a shout out to everybody that subscribe, listen to the channel, leave comments, chop it up with me. Really appreciate it. Now we're here to talk about something that's sad, that everybody should know by now if they follow hip hop. If you don't, the murder of this young brother XXXTentacion. Please forgive me if I don't say his name right. I never could pronounce his name right. One time I used to call him extension cord, so apologize for that. And what's new, right? I wasn't a big fan of this brother. He's out of my age bracket, for one. For two, he was real kind of wild with it, did a lot of, I would see flashes of him on social media here or there. And, sometimes it wasn't positive things, but the brother was only 20 years old. And he got murdered, I think wasn't actually here in Florida. And this is, it's a big thing because he had a big following on social media. He had a lot of fans. But it's young brothers like this, black brothers like this, getting shot down every single day. If it ain't Chicago, Detroit, just the whole United States of America, we're very fucking violent culture. All right, murder. We hear it in songs. We hear it. We play it in video games. It's all about violence, and it's sad to see this brother, being a music producer, someone that's working towards getting as much people as I can to hear my music and actually be able to make a decent living with my music. It's frustrating to see other brothers when they get a chance to actually do that and they fuck it up and do some real crazy shit. All right, now I don't know the old details of how this brother died. Nobody deserves to be gunned down like that, and his dad has to run. This is the picture of young black males in America 24/7. A lot of people are not getting even noticed because they're not as big as this brother. They don't have a following. They don't have a social media gathering or a $6 million record deal. These are just young brothers in the hood just getting shot every day. And, a lot of them just go unchecked. You never even hear about them. And the question is when it's gonna fucking stop. Now, as soon as this brother dies, of course, one of the things that I can't stand about humanity is as soon as he dies, a couple hours later, here we go, on time, the fucking RIP videos by all the celebrities that so-called fucking cared. They're all teary-eyed now. I didn't see these people reaching out to him when he was alive, showing love like that. I didn't see him reaching out, trying to say, yo, pull it back a little. Yo, you're moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give, school a brother. Maybe some people were doing that. I didn't see that shit on a large scale. Now, as soon as the brother dies, now the people that didn't even fuck with him when he was alive, now they on the bandwagon, RIP, and they putting it up. And it's just sick. And it's like, it's always the same thing. Like Biggie Smalls said, you're nobody till somebody kills you. Some real shit. As soon as you die, then you see all the love and all the pouring out. But where was that shit when you were alive? And it's the same thing over and over and over again. When Tupac died, a lot of people today that's big Tupac fans. Back then, they wasn't really even listening to Tupac like that. Now, as soon as you die, it automatically puts you to the status. Now, people, I'm not even, let me be a prophet here and predict. His music's gonna skyrocket now. People are gonna buy it probably twice as much now as he's dead, which is fucked up when he was fucking alive. And it's just basically, I don't have the answer to why we do that shit, but it's real fucking, I can't stand it. Show love to someone when they're here. Let them smell the roses when they fucking here. Don't wait till someone dies and then you come out and, oh, he was this and he was, tell them that shit while he's here. People want to hear their love while they're here, not when they fucking die and they can't hear that shit. So what is going to fucking change? A lot of people now, if you never heard of this brother by the name of 6ix9ine, he's one of the brothers that's coming out of Brooklyn that's always on the social media doing the trolling and things like this. A lot of people are pointing to him, oh, he's next. I think that's wrong. You shouldn't wish death on no fucking body, regardless of how much stupid shit they doing. These is kids, man. They're young. You know, your brain's not even properly formed at the age of fucking 20. You know what I'm saying? They need guidance. They need people to pull them in, man, and let them know what time it is. Now, that's not to say that a lot of them gonna listen. Some people just gotta learn on their fucking own. And that's one of the things I was talking about when I made that Young Pharaoh video. And every time I seen him going in on the elders, you know, they dropped the ball. The elders didn't help, you know, and this is why these kids, well, some of these elders was out here speaking to these kids, man. Some of these elders was actually trying to reach them. And you just have some hard-headed motherfuckers that don't want to hear that shit. So, okay, you learn on your own. Let life put his foot up your ass or her foot up your ass. And then you fucking get it. But then sometimes people don't get to learn that lesson. So it's just a fucking sad situation overall. You know, the last thing I heard was a witness that came out and spoke on, you know, he was there when the brother got shot. I didn't even want to listen to the whole story again because it was hard to listen to. You know, this is somebody's son, man, you know, and brother dude was 20. He didn't even get to live his whole life. All that money, all that shit that he had, he didn't even get to fucking enjoy it, man. For what? For what? And of course they did the script, you know. 9 times out of 10 is some other black dudes that did it. You know, we killing off each other like that, man. We don't give a fuck about, and it's the most pettiest shit that you've seen. You know, and do I think anything's gonna change to end this video? Yeah, for probably 2 weeks. Sadly to say, you know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but probably for 2 weeks or so, we probably mourn and, you know, man, we gotta chill out. And then by 2-3 years, you know, we got short memory spans now. About 2-3 weeks from now, oh, we back at it again. You're gonna hear about another body that drops. You're gonna hear about somebody. I actually heard of some Pittsburgh hip hop some rapper that got shot down. I never heard his music or anything like that. I saw it actually on I think it was a Google page when you pull up on your smartphone and you see all the breaking news. So is anything gonna change from this? Sadly to say, hell no. Some people, I hope they learn from this shit, you know, and it has to do with this whole social media, I won't call it bullying, the trolling, you know, saying shit and not understanding that it's consequences to your shit that you're saying. And to end the video, if this shit doesn't really get into these young kids out here and people, that your word is fucking bond, man. If you watch this brother and you watch some of the videos that he put out, he was always just like Tupac and Biggie, always talking about death, always talking about what if if this happened to me. It's real fucking creepy. It's like you speaking that shit into your fucking existence. Now, I'm not saying it's his fault for being shot down. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying be careful of what you say, man, and what you put out there, you know. And as if, you know, if we didn't see that with, I mean, a lot of people overlook that, but I that's the shit that stood out to me when Biggie Smalls got shot and Tupac, of how they was. I mean, look at Biggie Smalls' second album cover, man. Look at his second album cover. And then look what happened. It's like, you know, it's the long fucking debated question. Is art imitating life or life imitating art? I mean, we could be here all day debating that. But, you know, strength goes out to his parents. I pray that the Most High give them strength to deal with this. I pray these young kids coming up, man, with lots of money and lots of power, they got big followings, to remain humble, man, and listen to some of your elders, man. Move slow. You know what I'm saying? Take your time out here. Show some respect, you know, and, you know, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to when you come out here and you dissing this gang and that gang, but, you know, Just a sad situation. Anyway, man, thank you guys for watching, subscribing. I really appreciate it, man. Like the video. What y'all think about the whole situation? Do you even know who this brother is? Have you followed him, listened to his music, blah blah blah? You know, and like I said, man, just the prayers go out to his family. You know, like I said, this is somebody's daughter, son, man. You know, and anyway, thank you guys for watching. Y'all stay safe out there, man, and stay cool, cause it's hot as hell, especially down here. Peace.